Good morning and happy Saturday. It is April the 2nd, 2022. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Last session on Wednesday, we finished off the Battle of Dak To. And today, we are... Good day, Bess. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to start one of the week-in scenarios. So these are the very long campaigns, and this is based on Patreon request. If you do want to make requests for what I play, do join up on Patreon. You can find that in the link below if you're watching this on YouTube. Otherwise, I think if you search for campaign series, you'll find it. No problem. Anyways, yeah, we're going to do the smaller version. This is a week in the Mekong. Here we have a brigade-sized unit of 3 battalions with some supporting units. And our tasks are going to be on a daily basis. This is a 7-day-long scenario where during the day I have tasks that need to be completed, and I will be able to rest at night during the night turns. The next day will provide me with new tasks. I have new missions for each of the battalions, and we can go from there. Let's take a quick read, see what this says. The 2nd 9th Infantry has arrived at the new installation at Dong Tam, just outside of Mai Tho in the Mekong Delta. The 2nd Brigade was the only Ververine unit in Vietnam and conducted operations in the Mekong Delta. This scenario will have you commanding the brigade 1 week as it starts its operations around Dong Tam. The battalions of 2nd Brigade will be assigned different missions every day, sometimes alone, sometimes working together with other battalions. It will be up to you to manage your forces, minimize losses, and ensure all the missions are completed. The week's success depends on it. Note, in lieu of link campaigns for the 1.00 release, this scenario has you commanding a brigade-sized unit through 7 days of different missions, where success is dependent upon completing them. And we're using all the options except for variable visibility. This has scripting. There are variable objectives, and this was... Actually, I need to update that. It was updated for 1.10. And so this was tested a few times. And for me, I'm going to be using the 1.20 beta version while I test this. I haven't actually tested this myself yet. I was focused mostly on playing Bin Long, so this will be a new experience for me. That being said, I will potentially be, as I play it, doing some updates to the script file and whatnot. The reason why I'm using the 1.2 beta to start this is that Berto has created an improved saving mechanism where the save files will be a lot smaller, meaning it'll be less likely to have any saving issues or crashes or anything like that. That'll be especially important for these larger scenarios, especially Bin Long. Even during my testing, if I didn't save and reload, I would have issues with the save file, and I would have to use one of the older or oldest files in order to recover that game. This, in theory, should remedy that. So we won't have the massive BTL files that have been known to be bloated when you are running these games. Before I start the scenario, if you go to the manual folder and you go to so this is the 1.1011 version of the manual, and you'll scroll down to about 252. Yes. So I provided you an overall map of this particular area, and this might be handy if you wanted to print it out, or in my case, I'm going to extract just that page, and I'm going to save it. I'll just save it as a PDF. doesn't matter where I save it. Let's just call it week in, in Mekong. So with that being said, I'm going to use this here as the for something for me to keep track of. You could print it out, have it on your desk, and as the missions come up, it might be a good idea to circle them or cross them off, or let you know what you're going to be using. Hey, welcome Dolce, welcome John. Good to see you both. I hope everyone is well. We're going to be starting a week in Mekong for those just joining. And I'm just explaining that I'm using the 1.2 beta, which should be I'm gonna guess it's gonna be available in maybe 2 months. That's my guess. Maybe 2 months it'll be available, just as an FYI. All right, let's start this up and take a look. And take a look what it is. We have we had our PDF. Or did I close it? Oh, I closed it. Fire truck. That's okay. We're going to have computer with fog of war. We have all the rules activated except for variable visibility. And let's load it up. We can thank Kilgore for his request to play one of the weekend series. All right, so I'm going to read this. It is going to take a bit because there's a lot of stuff here, so I will apologize in advance. Also, I do have spring allergies. They've decided to start haunting me. So if I'm sounding stuffed up, that's probably why. All right, day 1 in the Mekong. Note: this is a mission-based week-long campaign which requires that you follow the assigned missions in order to successfully complete the scenario. The computer-controlled Side B forces are equipped to counter any of your missions as you are assigned to them. They are not aware of coming missions, however. For this reason, there is a penalty for taking objectives that fall out of your designated areas. And I'll go into and explain what that means once we get into the scenario. You can identify the day's operations as the objective locations have changed from a value of 1 victory point from 0 to 1. Additionally, the primary locations described are in green capital letters on the map. Actually, that might be red capital letters. I will have to double check that. Sorry. Again, I haven't tested this myself. I do want to thank Dave, though, for testing this, because he did it for a very long time, and there was a lot of back and forth with Dave trying to get everything right. Once we finish through this, I'll explain what was going on, and it did still happen in the beginning, so I'm hoping that I fixed everything. Anyways, situation. Welcome to the Mekong Delta. You are in command of the 2nd 9th Infantry, a newly formed riverine force that is designed to take back the Delta from the Viet Cong. Over the next week, you will command your battalions on different daily missions to rid the Viet Cong from the area around My Tho. Each day will bring new challenges, teaching you to balance your forces and be conscious of force conservation. As the commander, you will be expected to ensure that each daily mission assigned to the battalions are completed, as overall success of the week will depend on it. Friendly forces. You are in command of 3 infantry battalions, the 3rd 60th, 3rd 47th, and 4th 47th of the 2nd 9th Infantry Brigade. This is a riverine unit designed to operate in the Mekong with special riverine units. Sorry, I'm just fumbling my words today. Intelligence reports that a Viet Cong local force unit has been operating around Dong Tam. Mission. So notice that there's a mission for each of these battalions. A company of 3rd 60th with engineers will advance to Tan Hep Airfield, secure the area, and prepare the runway for future operations. The company will logger there overnight. The rest of the battalion will stay around Dong Tam as security. So that's basically this battalion. Most of it's going to be sticking around Dong Tam, where one company is going to escort some engineers to go to an airfield and clear it. Okay, that's no problem. 3rd 47th, operating from the military area between Dong Tam, the and my THO I should put in there. The battalion is tasked with clearing the immediate area around Dong Tam in Area Bravo. So we'll take a look where Area Bravo is. Let's look. Let's find my documents. So there's Area Bravo. You can see that. So let's... what can we do here? A1. And see what else we're doing. And then 447th, the battalion will use the riverine transport to secure Tho Son Island in Area Alpha. Okay, let's go back to our thing. Area Alpha. There's Area Alpha. Let's add another little A1. And what I'll do is actually make a note just so I know which unit are going to go in there. 447th. Perfect. And here, let's change that to 3rd 47th. 3rd 47th. And let's save that. So there. We have now that organized. All right, execution. The 3rd 60th execution. Organized transportation for A Company, including some engineers, and advance along TL-25 towards My Tho before swinging north on QL-4 towards the Tan Hep airfield. But the roads haven't been cleared in a while. Use the engineers accompanying them to clear any obstacles. Organize the battalion into 3 task forces and clear the area described above. Return the battalion to the military area before dark. Okay, so Area Bravo needs to be cleared, and then I have to go back to Dong Tam, or back to that base. Use riverine transport to organize a couple of assault groups to land in various places on the island, clear it of any Vietcong, and return the battalion to Dong Tam before night falls. Okay. Political, I will lose event points for indirect firing or ordering airstrikes on inhabited hexes. So I have to keep that in mind. Don't do it just to do it. And supply levels are high at the beginning of the day, but expect them to taper off as the operation proceeds. The weather is expected to be mostly sunny with cloudy periods. No rain is expected throughout the day. Okay, now let's take a look at the map. I am using the mod, the Umbras mod, as you can see. Let's turn on some labels here for a minute. Okay, so here's Dong Tam. Here's a lot of our units. Where else do we have units? So we'll see that this map is actually fairly substantial. You can see it's a massive map. Are we going to be in every area? No, probably not. But we have to be conscious of where we're going. We see that we do have blue units all over the place. Those are probably ARVN units. Let's go take a look. Yeah, so these are all just ARVN units. And that's okay. Our main units are here, though. You can see these are... oh, look, we have lots of different toys to play with, which is fantastic. We have some swift boats. We have some ferries. We have... what do we have here? We have our infantry, and they're 67. They're B-class type units. They have a 9 assault and 10 defense, and the morale is 6, so it's not terrible. It's not awesome, but it's not terrible. The ARVN here, they're fixed. There's an artillery battery. We have a leader. Here's the B Company leader from 3rd 47th. So we don't have very many extra leaders. Oh, that's cool, actually. We have a decent amount of units. We have some mortars. Let's there's the 3rd 47th commander. Let's see what this company or battalion all... okay, so this is the entire battalion for the 3rd 47th. And I think this one, if I recall correctly, was tasked to clear Bravo. 3rd 47th. Yes, it'll clear Bravo. What is Bravo? Let's look. So Bravo, you can see there's a label here. It's in red. There's another label here. It's in red. And it's bound by these equal signs, basically. That's going to be the boundary. So everything within this area here is going to be Area Bravo. So some of these objectives are already owned by the ARVN or us, the Americans. And we just need to go through and secure all these other areas. So I'll have to split up my force, decide how I'm going to do that. And then, as you see down here, this is our next task, is Thoson Island. And it is Area Alpha, which is shown by the bounding area here. So I just have to clear this island using one of the battalions in here. Okay, so that's cool. That's pretty neat. I will turn off the labels until I need to worry about them. Actually, looking at it, this area is bound by this road, QL4. And QL4, all the way, it encompasses all of My Tho as well. So here's the city of My Tho. You know, I think... that's a lot that we have going on there. So, I don't need to have the labels on. In this case, we know where the targets are going to be, so let's turn them off. It'll help speed up the improvement of the scenario. You'll see I can scroll much faster now. I know where everything is, I know where my missions are, and we'll just keep it at that. Okay, we need to find A company. How do we find A company? Let's highlight that. Let's go to F2. This is C company, 3rd 60th, so we don't want that one. This is D company, 3rd 60th. Oh, there it is. Look at that. We found our leader. So let's highlight that. So this is all of A company, and we need to find transportation for that. So let's do that. We have a bunch of empty trucks here. We have some armored trucks. Let's use those because armored trucks are always good. We will load up A company. Let's put some jeeps in there, or light trucks for the leader. And what do we have here? We have the mortars, and we just need one more truck. And we can load them. Okay, so that's A company. That is done. No, let's load up the leader. And where can we go? Where can we go? Let's do the trucks first. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head out here, keep everyone organized so I remember where everyone is. Okay, and then I had to send some engineers along. So, how do we find some engineers? Let's highlight engineer units. Aha, there's some down here. So, let's grab a couple. Let's do that. Let's load them up. Get them on the road. See some civilians here, some Viet Cong civilians. And let's load up all these ones too. No. Let's not load them all up. Do we have any engineers over here? No. I think we're gonna leave one back and let them go with oh, decisions. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. What do I do? What do I do? Let's load up these mortars. Can I get these trucks through now? No, not yet. Just gonna move the... Oh, can't move them. Move these guys. spread out these guys a bit. And there we are. I can move my trucks now. So I'm going to use 2 engineers to go do that task and save 1 for the tasks, maybe to either go to here or send them up to help clear these areas. Do I have enough units? That's the question. Let's save our file. And we're going to call this a week in Mekong. Oh, let's move some of our swift boats. Let's leave those ones there. What we're going to do is we're going to take our swift boats. We're going to go around the island and see if we can spot any VC, and hopefully we can deal with them with artillery before we start landing there. Okay, so task 1. We're on the right path. We have a company. We have the engineers that are going to be coming. Perfect. What else? We need to find 447th, I think. Let's see. Scenario briefing. 447th, yeah. So we need to load them up and go across. Let's take our swift boats, go for a cruise. We have a command unit there. We have some more swift boats. And let's see, let's find 447th. Again, we're going to go to Unit Handbook. So this is D Company. Let's highlight it. We're going to leave the trucks behind. We don't need the trucks for the mortars, but we are going to load up the infantry. So all I'm doing is I'm selecting them. They are loaded now. Okay, and let's load up these mortars. Let's do it one at a time, just so that it doesn't get confused. Always do it one at a time. We do have some transports. They're loaded. Let's move them out of the way, and we'll do the same. So this is D Company. D Company is loaded and is off to see the wizard. Let's see. So that's the headquarters. That's the brigade headquarters. Where is the battalion headquarters? There it is. So we do have the rest of the infantry over here. Wow, we have a lot of swift boats and and support. So let's move them down. Let's take a look. What is this? It's an assault support patrol boat. In this game, the unit entered service, blah, blah, blah. And what do we do? Oh, look at that. So at close range, it's quite effective. We can use that for fire support. Basically, it's almost as strong as artillery, really, within 4 or 5 hexes. That's pretty handy. We'll keep that in mind. Alright, that's cool. We do have... So we have quite a lot of those. Oh, and we have some monitors. Let's take a look. What are these? They are a little more powerful than the ASPs, but that's still good. We can use them for artillery as well. Let's move these out. So I'm just trying to organize my troops. Let's move these out. We don't need those. No, let's load up some machine guns. Can I do that? First, let's load up the infantry. And mortars. Which company is this? C Company. Why can't I move? Oh, because I burned all the action points from the mortars, unfortunately. That's okay. We have some more monitors. This was C Company as well. And let's put these on the top of the stack. Top of the stack. Let's see if I can move that in there now. No, not enough action points, I don't think. Yeah, insufficient action points. Let's try here. No. Okay, so the rest of C Company is going to have to load after. We do have some additional transports. So let's do some maneuvers. Let's leave those there. Let's move these out of the way. Let's move these back here. Let's move these also out of the way. So we're not going to be able to haul all the companies in one go, but we will be able to move most of them. We have our bridge engineers here. We'll send, what company is this? A Company. A Company 4th. So we will send A Company to go with that. Do we send the battalion headquarters? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And then this company we'll just leave back in the base. I think that's B Company, which it is. Okay. That part is done. And here, let's load up our mortars. And let's double time these infantry. These guys have to actually go out to the road. So we're going to send this company north to start clearing up here. We'll send another company. No, we don't even need to go to the road. Do we have any trucks? We do have some trucks. So let's put one company in the trucks. What is this? D Company. Let's keep it all together. And load. Can I load? No. Oh, getting out of that base was difficult, but that's okay. So this is the mortars for that company up there. That's going to go. Here we have this other company that's going to be loaded up in trucks. We have supply here. We have heavy weapons. And we have another company here. That's B Company by the looks of it, based on the leader. Oh no, the leader's in the wrong spot. Let's move the leader in the right spot. Let's go for a stroll. So notice that this is highlighted. This company here is highlighted. That's B Company. So it makes sense to keep B Company with B Company leader. He must have been doing a briefing or something. So now he's going to go back. We do have some additional trucks, but I think we're going to not use them. We have supplies. We have a lot of machine guns. Let's move the machine guns into defensive areas. And let's move the jeeps. Oh, that's full. Let's move B Company down. Let's load up their vehicle or their mortars. let's put them with the leaders so we know where they are. And let's pull them over here. Okay, there we go. Do we have any helicopters? We have some Loaches. We don't have any gunships. We have infantry. We have some artillery. We have quite a lot of artillery. That's kind of good. We have bridge engineers. We'll do some organizing here and make some defenses. This is probably the 360th, yes, B company. So again, B company is supposed to stay here, as well as C and D companies from the 360th. I might, just for expediting the process, take one of B company's units and take a cruise up this road and clear this side of the canal. Why not? Actually, yeah, why not? I don't see any reason why I can't do that. So what company is this? This is D company. It's highlighted. Let's just start our stroll. That'll help make sure that area Bravo is all clear. Let's load up these trucks. And we have mortar support, and that's that. I think that's okay. Let's get a couple of Loaches in the air. I'm selecting them, moving them down. These are our only eyes right now. We will be getting additional helicopters in the future, but for now this is all that we have. I'll leave one on the ground, but the other two I'm going to bring over here and see if we can start spotting. We have to decide where we're going to land on this island to start taking it. That being said, we are going to start moving. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to fly along here and get some eyes. Let's see if we get shot at. I don't think we will. Alright, so that's fairly straightforward. So, we might... do we have any helicopters over here? Let's see. I don't think we do. No. So that other unit is going to be heading up. There's an airfield somewhere up here. Where's that airfield? Landing zone? Ah, here. So, here's the Tanhap airfield. That's where the A company with engineers are going to go. So they have to clear this entire road, which doesn't sound like it's going to be too difficult, but who knows? And we have to be mindful of ambushes. So, now, what I'm showing you here is if you look carefully, you'll notice that all these have a victory point value of 1. These are the ones that you should be considering taking during your day 1. And you'll notice that these are all 0. So if you go off and start taking those, and they're not a value of 1, you do have the risk of being penalized, and it can be quite a hefty penalization, especially if you're doing it consistently. These scenarios are designed, so yeah, they're scripted. They're kind of free flow, is that you can do the missions as you see fit with the units that are being assigned to them, but how you go about the daily activities is up to you. But from a scenario design standpoint, I'm expecting you to follow orders. I'm expecting you to do and operate in the areas where you're expected to be operating. And if you're not, you will be penalized for that. Now, that being said, I may have made a mistake here and there where I've assigned you to take take one of these points, especially along the borders. Sometimes they get mixed up, where you will be penalized, but it's unintentional, and it should happen very, very infrequently. So positive vibes, I guess. Positive vibes indeed. Okay. Sorry for my sniffles. Let's scroll down, take a look. I don't have to move a lot. I'm just basically getting my bearings right now, getting things started. It's turn 1. Keep in mind, this is, compared to a week in Bin Long, this is a baby monster. It's still a big scenario. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to think about. But it is significantly easier than the Bin Long scenario. I have playtested the Bin Long. It takes a lot of time. This one you can go through the turns pretty quickly. You still have to think about what you're doing, but it's a medium-sized scenario in general. The map is massive because it's going to cover the entire week. There's a lot of things that you'll still have to think about. Hey, Compass Rose, good to see you. Glad you made it. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, except for my allergies. So, just so you are aware, Compass Rose, we are starting a week in Bin Long, and this is one of the monster scenarios that are developed in lieu of linked campaigns. This is essentially a linked campaign, except it's all inclusive in one scenario. What does that mean? That means that each day will have a new mission for each of the 3 battalions that I'm in command of. I will gain additional forces later, but they will not be to the same scale as a week in Bin Long. Bin Long will have you basically operating a division. This has you operating a reinforced brigade. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer. We are just about finished the turn 1 of 420. Oh, it will be fun. So just so you know, our first missions are, you see this island here in the south of the base area? We're going to have to take this. This is Area Alpha, which I'll show you. So here with the labels, you can see the boundary with these red equal sign marks. That's the boundary of Area Alpha. And the secondary mission, or second mission for the other battalion, is to clear Area Bravo, which is a fairly large area, but most of it is already occupied by our own forces. I hope I get an armored division. No, there's no armored division. No. You do get some armored cavalry, though, but no divisions. What I really want is some transport helicopters, because transport helicopters are awesome. Oh, I have the toolbar set pretty large. I'm going to change that back to standard. I don't need it to have it so big. Oh! So, one thing to note is that Chris is updating our toolbar, and you can see here's a simple example. This is the generic one that we have right now. I always have the color versions on, but anyways. But in my EXE, they've been changed, and you can see the highlighting and the 3D effect. It looks a lot cleaner. So he's working on these, and he'll have them. We should have those available for the 1.20. Why is Alpha needed to be controlled in this scenario, Compass Rose is asking. Because it's a VC-held island directly south of the 2 main bases that the Americans are going to be operating from this entire scenario. So you want to make sure that you're securing your flanks, essentially. And it is the same reason for Area Bravo. You're going to be moving vehicles in and out of this area quite frequently, so you want to make sure that it is clear of VC. That's why the mission starts off with you clearing your initial surroundings, including this island. And plus, this Area Alpha is a fairly small island. It gives you the opportunity to learn how to use your riverine forces. This brigade is a riverine brigade, just so you know. It will be a challenge because it is very slow going with the riverine units, especially as the scenario progresses. Later on, the helicopters will be very important. Does Alpha have any artillery on? I have no idea. I have no idea what's on Alpha. Well, I do know, but I don't know as I'm playing this blind, in a way. Do they have artillery? Maybe. They might have mortars. They might have, who knows what they have on there. They might have anti-aircraft. They may have Reconnaissance rifles. They may have anything that may disrupt me traveling along this river. And I need to be able to travel along this river. So if there's a machine gun or a Reconnaissance rifle, that basically blocks any of my movement because it'll sink my ships. If it has mortars, they are within range of my base camps. And I don't want to have my units destroyed while they're just sitting there. So yeah, me clearing this area, very important. And I brought in some loaches. I only start off this scenario with 6 loaches in total. I will get reinforcements with additional helicopters. But yeah. There we go. That's how it starts. So basically, one battalion is going to go clear this. This battalion here is supposed to clear Area Bravo, which I'm just sorting them out right now. And, yeah. We are off. I'm going to send out some of these swift boats to go check along the coast here. See how that goes. That's right. Bess and John, you're going in. Save my troops. That's a good plan. Good plan. Okay, so let's end the turn. So, fortunately, the VC is not doing much. That allows us to continue straight away. So I'm kind of nervous going through here because I don't know what to expect. Oops. Let's turn off the labels. I don't need the labels. I misclicked and he went in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna, from here, I'm gonna do some reconnaissance. I'm gonna send my helicopters and I'm flying above and I'm seeing if there's anything around, which there doesn't appear to be. So let's do the same here. So this might be a good landing zone. And let's take a look here. One second. Sorry. Trying to click something. One moment. One second. Sorry, I'm having an issue. Okay, there we go. All sorted. Compass rose. Yes, I hear you. You're all congested. We have been running our AC at night time. Instead of having the windows open to help. Yeah, no, for sure. Later in the scenario, will you be able to need possibly clear landing zones? No, I'm using historical landing zones, John, so I won't be clearing any landing zones. Okay, we're going to try and do some reconnaissance here. And so far, so good. Okay, let's move them back. So we didn't find anything here, and we didn't find anything there. That is encouraging. Let's take some swift boats, go for a cruise. So I think what we'll do is we'll have D Company land here and spread out and start to clear that island. We have another infantry there. What's this? Mortars? Okay, let's load them up. And let's load them up. We can load up these two infantry as... Oh no, we have to do it one at a time. And let's load up our battalion headquarters so we have support over there. And we do need our leader, our trusty leader. Okay, there we go. Everyone is loaded up onto transports that we're going to bring over there. That is good. Perfect. That part is done. Let's move our troops across. Let's rendezvous here. Let's turn off the highlighting. You'll see that it's slowed down for me, eh? Okay, let's start spreading our troops out. We found a trench here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because it's slowing down, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to exit. And I'm going to relaunch it. Resume saved. Week in the Mekong. Just load her up. Yeah, there we go. That's way faster now. So if you see the performance, I have a lot of things running right now, so that's impacting my speed, unfortunately. But yeah, if you see that happening, it's best to just save it and reload. Takes all but 2 seconds. I'm getting close, but I'm not trying to get too... Oh, shit! I mean, fire truck. Wow, did you see that? We got totally wiped out, a complete boat. Holy crap, that was crazy. how did the U.S. historically handle operations of patrol boats, riverines, PBR boats, and did they normally go out on patrol in groups of two? Usually it was groups of two, and typically it'd be a couple of groups. They'd be supported by gunships. The gunships were special gunships, actually, operated by the Navy. Yeah, that really sucked. That was not cool. I'm going to blame John for that. Thanks, John. Jeez. Wow. So we have to take this out. That's exactly why we're sending these patrol boats out. Because they're mean, they're evil. Wow, I can't believe that. That was just nasty. Can I see him there? Why can I not see? Oh, because visibility is only 2. Well, that makes sense. It's morning. Huh. That kind of sucked. That sucked. Let's load these up. Let's load these up. And we already have a traffic jam. That's amazing. Let's turn off visibility. We already know it's 2. These guys are going to meander up the road. I'm keeping the vehicles in the back. That way they don't get ambushed. I don't know what's going on around here, and I don't want to risk it. But on the bright side, these guys are clearing that road, as I don't know what's back here. We see that there's a VC position here, so we're going to send one of the platoons to go check it out. This company here will continue along. And let's move a company from 360th along this road with the engineers. Wow, that was not a good way to start. Let's see. Nope, don't care about that. That was 12 victory points that we gave them just for them destroying that patrol boat. Oh, freaking. Well, it's a good thing we have spares. Man, that sucked. Where's the air recon when you need it? Yeah, I only have the Loaches, and they're right now busy with, they're busy, mind you, with visibility of 2. That thing probably would have shot my helicopters out of the sky. So, in a way, it's good that we didn't actually go there. Well, let's see. These are ferries. I don't think we need to worry about the ferries for now. But just in case, let's bring a couple ferries maybe over here, just to be, in case I need them, they're there. I'm still frustrated by that. That was so annoying. All right, let's bring out all these monitors, and these can move. Can move. The bridge engineers, we don't need them yet. These other engineers, though, we do need. Let's put them with that A company. And let's load up these engineers here and head them north, so that this company here going up will have some support to clear some mines if they need them. Huh. Wow. What a mess. We do have another infantry company. What can we do with them? I don't think we really need to do anything with them. Let's leave everyone else there. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's it for now. Damn, that was so annoying. I'm still annoyed with that. Okay, turn off the highlighting, save, and the turn. One unit has recovered. And then one HQ is unable to provide supply, which makes sense considering we moved it. Now, let's see. Do these things have any good weapons on them? They have a maximum range of 5, but if I can get really close, they're decent. Well, we are 1 hex closer. Let's see if we can fire. We did reduce it. No effect. No effect. How about this machine gun? We disrupted it. No effect. And we reduced it. So it's gone from 6 to 3. We reduced it in half. Is the visibility better? It is 3 now. So let's unload this mortar and shoot at it. There we go. We destroyed the VC sampans. Unbelievable. Let's keep these heavy weapons on the shoreline in case we do see some more VC. And B Company is here. Yes, B Company is here. Let's spread them out. Just to make it so that the trucks can go by without any issues. We're sending the trucks up. With A Company. Let's see, let's go around. I don't understand how these work. Alright, so we're gonna be in we're gonna start being in VC territory soon, so what I'll have to do is, do I have any machine gun jeeps or anything like that? That's kind of useful for fodder. Or I just use one of the engineers and we just start walking up that road. That's kind of crappy though, because that's a long way to go. That is a long way to go. Alright, 1 platoon, not the leader. Oh, what did we find? We found a block. And I don't think I can cross there because that's a deeper river, I think. So we'll send 1 platoon that way. We did find a block here. That's good to know. Can I go forward again? No, there's something else there. 81mm mortars. So we didn't get shot at. That's good. This is part of that. Okay. Let's continue going up the road. Okay, we got 1 point. That's good. Let's send this company around. We got another point. So there's a block there. So we'll use these engineers to start clearing that. We'll unload them there and just keep that engineer busy, because we want to have this area really secure so we can move here quite freely. We know that there's going to be VC elsewhere, so let's try and do what we can to minimize our losses just from random crap. Okay, down here. Let's keep our boats close, but not too close. So yeah, this company, we're going to land here. We still haven't seen anything. Let's probe a little bit deeper and do some more reconnaissance. Nothing. 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 So nothing shot at us. We have command. And we'll just move everything as quickly as we can. Alright, that's that. Over here, everything is moved. Let's move our ferry. We have these, we have another ferry. Let's bring him out. We have a ferry there, so we can go back and forth here decently. Looks like they're moving 2 at a time, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to take 7 turns to go back and forth, which is good to know. These helicopters, let's probe a little bit deeper, do some more reconnaissance. Nothing. 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 Okay. So, nothing in this area. I'm half tempted to start flying down this coast. What do you guys think? Should I just keep focused on this area, or should I go down the coast next turn, because we're out of action points? What do you think? Campus Rose is saying, wanted to thank you for putting out those YouTube videos on how to create scenarios that you advertised over on the Blitz. I am not at the stage to do that kind of stuff. However, I am looking forward to watching them when I am ready. Thanks for all your time and effort you are doing to help make this game as so user-friendly and so good. Oh, you're most welcome. That's the thing. I'm just trying to show that it, you know, even with the Lewis scripting, it's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, it'll be a little bit something new, and that's why I'm focusing on the play-by-email scenario for that particular set of how-to videos, because the things that I'm going to show you are how to make your traditional, quote-unquote, play-by-email scenario far more interesting. Yeah, you'll set up the objectives kind of the same as you would otherwise, but I'm going to show you how you can make it a little more interesting, a little more things to think about, instead of just, you know, here's an objective, go after the objective. I'm kind of keeping it that way, but adding a little more flavor to it. And you'll see that the enhancements that you have to do in the scripted Lua file is fairly straightforward, to the point where you can basically just copy and paste what I'm doing in this particular scenario and use in your own scenarios, with tweaks, obviously. Okay, that's all done. This is all done. That's it. You know, that's the advantage of playing this type of scenario, is that these are very short turns. They're super fast. You know, even the last scenario that we played, it was only 75 turns, but yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Yeah, you're both right. Let's do that. Let's just stick with... Ah! We lost another PBR. Holy crap. Just like that. Bada boom. Okay. You know what? I don't think... Oh, look at that. There's another one right freaking there. Oh, no. That's civilian. That's a civilian one. I don't want to destroy that. So we've lost 2 PBRs. They've both been sunk to the bottom, which is not good. Wow. Just like that. We need to get some more eyes on this coast. That's what we need to do. I'm going to pull these guys back. Make sure that this ferry route is clear. So we know that there's a VC boat in here. Yeah, I know. Where are my gunships when I need them? Jeez. Jeez. Alright, you know, nothing is shot at us here. Should I attempt a landing over here somewhere? I don't know. I want to, but at the same time I don't want to. Okay, let's unload. Do I have enough action points? Oh, mortars. I don't have enough action points. Let's try them. Nope, not enough action points. Okay, so here, let's get on the beach. We're ready. We have our boats here with support. We have support boats here. We have our commander. We have very heavy weapons here. Let's get them ready. Do we have any other transports? We do. Let's get them continuing down. We're going to do that over on this area here. So, day turns are 40 turns in total. Night turns are 20 turns. Let's actually, I don't want to bring my ASPs down here until we see what's going on. Is that wrong? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. So we are going to perform our first landing over here. So far, we are lucky. We haven't found anyone. And let's do one more search. No, yeah. Oh, let's go over here. Let's do some more searching. Oh, we found something. What's that? Another civilian boat. Let's do some more searching. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, it's nerve-wracking that we don't see anything. Okay. That's that. We're going to go over here. Okay, we've secured that. Let's take these guys. Let's double time them heading north. Oh, there's another block there. So that's a double block. That was a mistake to send these trucks through here. Maybe we can send them this way. Oh, and I chose the wrong trucks. So this mortar is supporting this. Oh, there must be something there. Damn it. So we actually need some engineers to clear this area. That's what we need, but we don't have any. Except for the ones that are already tasked, right? Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have mortars. Let's bring our engineers up. Let's move our mortars up. And let's bring our engineers up. Let's unload them. And let's start them walking. And let's move our engineer trucks back out of the way. This is going to be very tedious. We have additional engineers. We're going to leave them in the trucks. So, one thing to keep in mind, since there's so many patties, we have to keep our strength points underneath 12. And you notice that these engineer trucks have 6 strength points, whereas a normal trucks would have 3. to carry the same amount of men, but the engineers have way more equipment, so unfortunately there's way more trucks. Now, I could run the risk of moving this mortar platoon up the road with the infantry. Oh, that's risky. That's the second engineer. Alright, let's go one more. Oh, I found a block. Okay. That's good. So we'll unload him. So this engineer will be ready to take out this block next turn. And we can move up our other troops here. Don't have enough action points. That's okay. Alright. So I got the little preemptive and put that engineer out too soon, so we can load him up next turn. This engineer will clear this block. That'll open up QL4, and we'll start heading north. Here's the airfield. It's not that far away. I wish we had more helicopters, because then we can send one up here to see what's there. All right, over here. Let's send our platoons through these woods along this trail. Oh, okay, that was a level 2 minefield that we, fortunately, did not die in. And we can unload these guys. We're going to clear that. After this is clear, we'll send the engineers up to clear that minefield. Let's move these mortars out into this area here. Let's unload them, and then they'll be available for support if we need them. This rifle platoon will continue along the canal. Oh no. Sugar. So we've suffered our first infantry casualties. We are reduced by 1 half a squad. That's not good. Okay. We did finish this though. That we do have these units here. Let's start sending B Company up the road and see if there's anything else up here. Let's double time them. Take this back route. So remember that this company or this battalion has to come back to this base for the night. So I don't want to go too far with these guys strolling around. Otherwise, they won't make it back, and I won't get my evening bonus for loggering in the right place. Okay, that's all we're going to do here. I think that's good. We do have artillery. We haven't run into VC yet, but we're taking casualties already. Oh, unbelievable. So keep that in mind that we have that there. We have that there. All right, let's go. We did clear a block, which is good. So let's go up here and continue. Oh, shoot, we found something. So these are B-class units. There's something there, but I can't fire at them. Since we've spotted this minefield, there's a very minor risk that I will get some casualties or take some casualties when I go into it. But typically, if you go 1 hex at a time, after you've spotted it, you should be fine. And we're going to move this up there. Let's bring the trucks up to the road. And this guy's going to continue along. Oh, we've secured another position, securing the canal. He doesn't have any support. Kind of wondering if I should maybe bring a couple of machine guns or something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's load up these machine guns. And I need a road, which is down here. Okay. So these guys will drive up and support that machine gun there. I think I will bring... what do we have? Where are they from? These are just extra trucks. You know what? Let's move these trucks. Let's take off the highlight. Oh wait, let's find that other truck. Okay. So what we're doing is we're gonna, since those guys are up there going on foot, we're gonna move some trucks up there to make their life easier once they're done their mission. Once they clear this area, then they can come back to the base via truck instead of walking all the way back. That'll make life easier for them. Do we have extra spare trucks over here? Yeah, we do, but it's all supply support, so we don't want to be using those. I'm just double timing, just trying to make some ground. Yeah, look at that. See, it's blocked, and we found a bunker here. Look at that. Bunkers, machine guns, or sorry, bunkers and trenches. Let's get this company through. Huh, this is quite interesting, actually. I didn't realize this was such a mess in here. I should have, but I didn't realize. Alright, let's continue heading north along the road very, 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 very slowly. And we found another block, another roadblock, so we can bring up all our other troops. This one's going to clear this here. We can move through. Move them up here. Same with these ones, they can move through. So again, that is a company from the 360th. These engineers, we can reload them back into the truck and get them moving along. So next turn, this should be loaded, or should be cleared, which means we can load that up. This one here can go by and get prepared to, and we can leapfrog those two engineers. Hopefully that'll make that a little bit faster. Let's just advance. No, let's wait. Let's advance. Okay, so we're up to that bridge along QL4. Hopefully we don't get ambushed. We are in a truck that doesn't have any weapons. I guess I should have checked that to see which one. You see this one here is armed, but it's the headquarter one, so... Okay, we're making progress. We're starting to clear. We'll send these trucks up. I guess we'll just send them up here, up the road. Clear the road, see what's there. See what kind of goodness that we find. And let's go to Area Alpha. Alright, unloading. I'm going to unload. Let's load down. Let's load down right. And here, let's load both of them down. So again, you have to do this one at a time. And okay, we can move our ATCs out. So for the future, these are all the riverine units that you will have for the course of this scenario. Now, this is 420 turns. So if you lose these transports, that's going to severely impact the rest of the scenario for you. So you want to make sure that you don't do that. So we have this area secure. And we're going to move these guys down along here. I'm not going to bring any more troops, I don't think. I don't think I need them. But I am going to bring these guys down to this beach area here, because there's a nice little bridge here. We can cross that, and then we can start moving our way down. I might leave a couple of platoons in the boats to go along the shoreline here. But we need to make sure that there are no VC around first. As we saw, we've lost 2 swift boats just at the very beginning. That's insane. Our helicopters are still in the air doing their thing. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna bring this one here. Maybe the visibility has the daylight has come. It's now 6. We can see 1.5 kilometers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll get lucky. No, I can't fire there. That's too bad. Okay. These ferries, let's move them. I'm going to keep moving them down just so that they're somewhere over here closer. And then they can go back and forth. Okay. We have a lot of weapon support here. We are ready. Let's go back here. What do we have? Do we have supply trucks? We don't have any supply trucks on the airfield itself. We do have some there. We can move them out. And we have some here. Let's see, where's our brigade? There's our brigade. That's everything. I'm going to move some of these brigade supply. So we can, basically the idea is that I want to be able to refuel our helicopters. Okay. So since we're landed, let's take our helicopters from here and head them back up here, and we're gonna refuel them. Notice there are no landing zones here, which makes sense because we don't have any transport helicopters, but that also means I can't use my headquarters to refuel, unfortunately. And let's grab that other helicopter. And let's land. And let's land. So this will have our reconnaissance helicopters freshly refueled. I think we're pretty clear that this area here, there doesn't seem to be any VC, so we should be able to take that with these units here, which is a company and a mortar, I think. They're all the same company. Yeah, so we got lucky that way. I don't think we can cross there, so we can just go forward. We have to be mindful, though, because if you look carefully, there's only 2 bridges here to cross this entire river. We might send this platoon after it secures this through these woods to take that, and these 2 platoons will come along the bottom and we'll meet up here. Then we'll send the reconnaissance helicopters down this way a little bit further. And our second landing, I don't know, where do you think? Somewhere, where do you think we should put our second landing? Here? Here where that bridge is? Or here where this bridge is? What do you think? Do you have any out? Here, let me turn the map labels on. You can give me, shout out where you think they should go. Or here, even the coordinates. Where do you think we should set our second landing? Up to you. You guys decide. $125, $128, or $131. Those are the three options. What do you think? $125, $128, $131. $131. We have one vote for $131. Okay. You know what we should do then? You know what we're going to do? Since we had a vote for 131, thank you, Rysine. That's muchly appreciated. I'm glad that you're here watching. Let's load up. No, let's just run down here and get some eyes on this coastline. The question was, where are we going to land? I provided 125, 128, or 131 for the second group. There's one vote for 131, and I think that's actually a decent idea, because what we can do is we can get some troops down there to take a look and see if there's any boats, any more blasted VC in there, and VC boats. So next turn we'll unload there, we'll have infantry, and we'll start seeing if we can see any VC boats. Maybe I'll put the infantry platoon here. That'll give a good view of the river here. Maybe we'll be able to see across, see if there's anything across there, while we have our second company going across. Bridge engineers, we don't need them right now. These guys are all good. Okay, things are slowing down, so I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to exit, and I'm going to reload it. And resume a save game. We're going to hit the Mekong Delta. And we're back. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And see, the map moves so much smoother after it just refreshes itself like that. So it's an unfortunate thing, but recommended thing. Things move faster. Yeah. Since I don't have any units down here, I'm going to move... let's see. Do I want to move that? Yeah, I do. So we're going to move that back to the other side. Do you ever need to position gunboats in key areas for any boats attacks, or is that something that... No, you need to worry about that. Absolutely you do. That's why I'm trying to keep my... I just forgot that there was VC in this area. So I was trying to be smart and, you know, put out my pickets, and like that's why they're in this area, right? So they can see something, but alas... Alright, so they're too far away to shoot at, which is good to know. And I don't have any other... Oh, I have artillery. Do I have artillery? Yes, I do. Let's use some artillery. Do we have any batteries over here? No, no batteries over here. That's okay. Yeah, you should be protecting your waterways. That's what all the gunships, or not all the gunships, all the gunboats are for, is to make sure that you are protecting your waterways and making sure that the VCs don't slip in, right? Because you don't know where they are. That's the whole point of this, is that you're going through and you're trying to clear everything out and making sure that everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So this company here, we're just gonna meander along the road. Let's double time, get them all together, and just check things out to make sure that everything is happy. We do have artillery over here. Yeah, we have a couple of batteries over here, 105s. Let's hit that. So hopefully the artillery will completely decimate that, and we don't have to worry about that VC boat anymore. Okay, we are done for this turn. Okay, so one thing to note is that notice that my artillery ammo is at 100 right now. And it's turn 5. So I haven't expended any artillery because I haven't fired any artillery. But once I start firing, which is going to happen next turn, you'll see that it'll start reducing every couple of turns. And my ammo levels have been reducing just for the simple fact that I have been firing. So as soon as you start to fire, that's the starting point of your reduction in supplies, regardless of how much you're going to be. Now, the bright side, because this is a massively long scenario, there is opportunity to replenish the supplies. So logistics will play a key point in this scenario, in both the weekend scenarios. Much like the experience that I had with the Battle of Dak To. I was reducing my supply continually because I was attacking all the time, but I did have the opportunity for 2 supply convoys to replenish some of my supply. Unfortunately, the second one got annihilated, and hey, you never know, it might happen here as well. So, things I have to think about. Let's end the turn. We are under attack. Hopefully we don't suffer any casualties. Maybe it's a sniper. I don't know what it is. No effect, which is good. And that's it. 4 headquarters unable to provide supply. 3 artillery units unavailable. And we have cleared a block. Alright, let's destroy this thing. Reduce it by 3. No effect. No! Now we're gonna we lost points for that because it hit a village. We don't care that it hit the trees, that's fine. Reduced by another one. And we destroyed it. Okay, so we destroyed some sampans, which is good. These are civilian ones. Don't destroy those. Just fair warning. I don't think I'm going to go anywhere else. I'm just going to move this down a little further. There we go. So again, more civilian boats. Let's move these ferries up towards my Tho. These ferries are there. We have these boats here. Let's move these ones down just to spread them out a bit. I'm going to go along the shoreline. Safety first. I want to... What's that? More civilian boats. Okay, let's unload. So we have some mortars here on this riverbank, and we have some infantry. Hopefully we'll be able to see if there's any bad guys. What's this? Heavy machine guns. Let's move them in here and unload. So yeah, we are trying to secure this bank, and plus it gives us eyes across to see what's there. That's a bonus. This is going to be our landing zone, so let's start moving. You know what? Before we do, let's take that loach that was in our reserves, and let's move them down here. See it flying. Yay, that's awesome. I just love that. That's so cool. Alright. We don't see anything. Let's do a reconnaissance. Nope. So let's move down the coast just a little bit, and we'll leave them there. We'll leave these guys aloft for a couple of turns before we send out the other helicopters. I think that'd be a good idea. Alright, continuing on with our mission. Let's start securing some points. Yes, good. Oh, I forgot to go across. That's fine. And here. Okay, we secured that. So remember, American mortars can't fire from trees or jungle area. Just keep that in mind. You have to be in an open area with American forces. We're going to move all these troops down. All the forces down. These ATCs, let's continue moving down because we're going to need them for transporting. Let's take our whole entire group down along the coast. There we go. Here's our second landing point. This company will continue clearing this up, and then the other one will just do the rest of the island. And that should be that. We do have a ferry there. They're good. They're good. We have reconnaissance. Let's put them down here. We can take a look. These guys are going to meander. Go for a cruise or a walk. Nice long walk. That's their mortars. These guys are going to do the same slowly because we're expecting VC. This is VC territory. Okay. Ooh, risky. 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 I don't want to get too far ahead of my engineers, so we're just going to leave these guys on the road. What are these? More infantry. We'll leave them at that intersection. What's this? More infantry. And what's this? The leader. And we have our engineers. They cleared off that block. Let's load them up. Get them down the road. These guys will also go down the road. Do we have enough action points to unload? We do, but we don't have enough action points to go inside. That's fine. We're not too far away from the airfield, so we will have to clear those blocks with the engineers. That's a good reason why I brought two of them. Let's move. Oh no! Oh no! I got lucky. That was a level 2 minefield with trucks. That could have got really ugly. Okay, let's leave everyone there. We don't want to get too far ahead. Over here, let's continue meandering up this canal. Oh, we found a block. What do we have here? I think that's a sniper in there. So let's fire at it. And let's assault. It is a sniper. We did find it. It's probably in a trench or a bunker or something silly like that, so it's going to be difficult to get. This engineer is clearing. We do have some armored or armed trucks. These guys are going to go... They're clearing this. Then they'll have to... What are they going to do? Oh, we have other infantry to deal with that. So they'll probably head up towards this crossing. That being said, we can move these trucks along the road. And we do also have some support. Perfect. Let's move these trucks. Let's move the mortars. Oh no! Shoot. Look at that. We got hit by a level 1 minefield and we reduced our mortars by 2. Shoot. What are the odds of that? And which mortar was that? Oh no. And that was... Okay, so that's this company's mortars. Terrible. Armed trucks just have a single 50 cal. Armored trucks, I don't think we have any in this particular scenario. But yeah, there are gun trucks. Yeah, they have a whack load of weapons, including 50 cals. A lot of 50 cals. Okay, that's it. So far, this is going pretty quickly. We're almost securing Bravo. This is the northern part of Bravo. You can tell, again, these have a victory level of 1. So that's my mission for this particular day, for this particular area. And a lot of this area is already controlled by the Arvin as well. Oh, there's way more artillery over here. I didn't even see that. A couple more batteries. Keep that in mind. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's good. These mortars, these are engineer trucks. We should have this wrapped up here pretty quick, actually. That's good. A company is still on their way. We have taken losses from mines. That's frustrating. There's that sniper. Fortunately, he's a lousy shot. 1 unit has not recovered, so that mortar is not very good. And we have cleared a mine or block. Let's continue moving. Let's move down the coast. Let's do some observations. Nothing. 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 Okay. I don't want to stack up my units too much in case there's a VC mortar around. Alright, we're going to double time this guy. See, oh, we found IEDs. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you saw that, but you see these little Punjab sticks? Yeah, that's not good. We've got lucky. Okay. Ah, what's that? Oh no, ambush. Oh man. Okay, so we know there's something there, and there's probably a sniper there. what we can do is hit that position. And let's bring our additional infantry. So we'll focus probably on this RPG or our recoilless rifle or whatever that is. Deal with that first. Okay, so it's not going to be a cakewalk. We did find some issues. I don't have any air power yet. Oh, look, we found some supplies. Ah, our reconnaissance found some supplies. That's cool. That is good. We don't want to shoot that. Let's move down with our patrol boats. Where are we going? Down here? Let's go down there. All right. That's that. We can move our engineer up, or our berries. Up here, let's continue meandering. Oh, must be a block there or something. Here we're clearing the minefield. We have some mortars there in support. Let's assault that sniper. We took him out. He was in a bunker. Perfect. Okay. And let's continue our advance. I'm sad that we lost those mortars. Oh no, are you serious? Okay. So this is your drinking game there, Compass Rose, just saying. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, we hit an IED, but it exploded, but it didn't explode us. Haha! Yay! I don't know, how many drinks are you behind now? How many mines have I hit? 4? 3? I don't know. Something like that. Too many, anyway. Alright, now we need to clear these, oh, there's an IED there, too. Shoot. We can spread these out a bit. These trucks need to go to clear that minefield. We have the leader. We'll leave that guy there for support. And let's continue our advance along the road, QL4. And we got almost to the airfield. That's good news. And another roadblock. If I'm playing the drinking game, it'll have to be coffee. I can't take a chance drinking leaded stuff when you play. You're not very nice, Compass Rose. Jeez. Unbelievable. Good thing I left my feeling at home. Oh, crap. I am at home. All right. That company's out for a stroll. We'll just send them back because they don't need to be out and about. I think we've got pretty much Area Bravo under control. We don't know what's up in here yet, though. Maybe there's more infantry that we have to worry about, more VC that we have to worry about. But we've already taken quite a few losses, and it's only been 7 turns in the game. Man, what the heck, eh? All right. So we do have an issues here on the island in Area Alpha. Hopefully we don't take a lot of losses. Now would be a good time to start using some of that artillery support that we have. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Since we have high ammo, let's do that. So I'm not going to target that building because that's probably going to cost me points. We're too early to start blowing away points like that. I can take that out, though. There's a battery up here. Let's hit that. Is there more artillery? I thought there was more artillery. Oh, there is. So let's hit that as well. And we did have even more artillery over here. Some Arvin artillery. Yeah, here. We have 2 batteries. Okay, so there we go. We have lots of artillery coming in. Maybe we'll get lucky and reduce that or destroy that or something. Alright, let's save, end the turn. Oh no, another sniper? I don't know if that's an RPG or a pulse rifle. There's a sniper there, probably. Oh no, and we took more losses. Freaking. For clearing and maintaining Duhau area, we gained, for 4 turns, we gained 1,000 event points. Nice. Oh, and we gained another area for 1,000. Nice. Okay. 6 units, artillery units unavailable, which is not surprising. 1 headquarter unable to provide supply. 1 unit did not recover, and we have cleared some goodies. Wow, that was useless. Wow. Oh, that's because then no one has line of sight anymore. Uh-oh. Now we're at risk of getting... Yeah, exactly. Friendly fire. No effect, though. Oh, twice friendly fire. Oh, no. No effect, though. That's good. Oh, we destroyed something. Thank you for tuning in, Bess. Always good to see you. Just 1 wreck there, so we only reduced it by 1. Yeah, I see that Compass Rose, the artillery officer, is pretty useless. Huh. That's too bad. What do we have? We have some infantry. Let's continue meandering. That's here's our landing zone here. So let's move everyone up. Oh, what am I doing? I have this guy's. These are all support too. Where are the monitors? And the ASBs, yeah, they're all but are they indirect fire? That's the question. Okay, maybe not. there's something else in there too. Oh, there's a rifle platoon. Is that a rifle platoon? Yeah, it is rifle platoon. Shoot. So let's do our surprise and see if we can take this out. We didn't get that lucky. We know there's a sniper there. Let's pull back. We know there's an infantry platoon there. We have some mortars. Let's... Oh, we don't have any shots. I wish I had gunships or air support or something. Okay, let's continue moving our patrol boats down. I'm going to leave one up here, and I'm going to move this one down. Just to see if there's anything else in there. I don't think so, because they would have spotted them, I think. Just like these guys should have spotted something, but so far they have not. I'm okay with that. Let's move these up here. That's too bad. Can I fire with these? No. So they're direct fire. Very powerful, but direct fire only. That's too bad. Okay, up here, I think we're going to unload, and we're going to start walking down this road. Let's bring the trucks. There's a trench position there. That's good to know. Can't go further. So this platoon here will go after that point there. Now we did spot some up here. We know that there's something up here, whether it's a machine gun or something or other. But these guys can't cross there, as that's a deep river I can't cross, so I have to go over here. So let's double time through these paddies. That engineer has done its task. It'll come back to the truck and head back onto the road and clear that minefield, and then clear this block while this guy continues along. There's another block there, so there's lots of blocks along this road. Let's bring up the support. Our goal for this infantry platoon is to clear the canal all the way up to the crossing point here, and then it'll work its way back, or maybe even take that point there. These infantry units can move along the road. They will, I think that's the rest of that company there, so these two will go towards that point. Maybe they'll be tasked with clearing out whatever in there. Actually, yeah, these guys will go by, and then this unit will take care of this and this. Down here, we can load up our engineers again. Get them on the road. On the road again. And these guys can go through that mine. These will unload here and walk into that mine to help clear it. And the engineers can go on to the airfield next turn. Leader, we cleared that road already, or noticed that it was clear already, so we can just head up. And here, let's unload, and let's spread out. Let's see what's all around here. Oh shoot! Whew, IED and a block. Wow, there's a lot of blocks in there. That's crazy. lot of blocks. Oh, man. Okay. Good to know. And again, let's just unload. These guys will go in, see what else is around here. So A Company and the engineers are going to be spending the night here once they're finished. And you know what? That's pretty much all we can do for this turn. That being said, we're at the 2-hour mark. And we've gone through 8 turns so far of a week in the Mekong. What do you think? Are you interested in this? Do you think it'll be interesting? Do you want to see how it goes? Let me know. Go to the forum, let me know if that's what you want to see, or leave a comment below. Let me know if this is interesting. I think it's kind of interesting because it gives you a lot of different options too. And it's more free flow. You can do the missions as you want, which I kind of like. All right. I am off for the day. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again on Wednesday. We will be continuing this Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific for a couple hours. Really appreciate you all watching and joining. Take care. Smile always. And we will talk to you soon.